Alright, we're gonna read chapter 37 of Bakemonogatari now. The gigantic fight scene. Oh, color pages for real? Oh my god. You're really gonna draw this in black and white even. This amazing stained glass gigantic menagerie out in front of the cram school. And then you're really gonna go so far as to draw it in color afterwards? Especially when Meme said, I didn't have the wrong idea. Envy, 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 envy. Midway, I changed my mind. Envied you to the very end, that's what Kambaru said. I'm sure that's what she told me. And here we see this kind of diagram look of Shinobu sucking the blood of Araragi. As if it was like in an instruction manual, how to temporarily regain your vampiric powers. Oh my god, this shot is so cool. The art here is so fantastic with the title on the road and all of these like ancient script way back when Chinese and Japanese were purely ideogrammic. I envied Araragi-senpai and lost faith in Tsunogohara, and I was dumbstruck by myself. What would heal her? What made me retreat? Is this whole thing just trickery? Is everything just me being selfish? If that was the case, would I have been okay with that? If that was the case, did I really think Senjogohara-senpai would praise me? Limited hypocrisy, but even so, it's just like before. I wanted her to be nice to me. Selfish or not, I want to be by her side. That's why. Oh, man. Oh, man. So, like first off, this shot of Araragi's perspective as he follows Kanbaru down the street is just fantastic. Like, just the coloring and the shot, the angles, the details, everything. Blowing me away. And then contrasted so amazingly, because we never really saw, even though we saw it like 5 times, the shot of Senjogohara driving Kanbaru away, using what we assumed were techniques similar to how she tried to drive Araragi-kun away, i.e. attacking him with office supplies. This is the first time we actually saw in detail what she did to her. This whole row of staples going down her arm. Oh my god. Reaching up these effervescent, almost untouchable ribbons. And then at the bottom of the panel, it turning into the monkey's arm with this overlay of trees, photo trees. Oh my god, like how do you even conceive of something like this? Oh my god, look, look, look. In the shadows on the street, there's like eyes. You see these eyes? Right near the Gatari of Monogatari, on the title, on the right side, there's eyes. What does this mean? What does any of this mean? I'm so impressed. This is so cool. Bakemonogatari, Volume 5. Okay, we come back to the blood transfusion clinic. Araragi trying to get Senjogohara, or Shinobu off of him. Okay. Sure. You can tell how excited O-Grade is to draw Shinobu. Maybe that's why the scanlation is coming so quickly. They just want to get to the Shinobu arcs as quickly as possible. Because I feel like O-Grade is just going to go absolutely insane in depicting some of the Kizu scenes and some of the other Shinobu arcs. Kanbaru wished to be by Senjogohara's side with that left hand. Wouldn't need to worry about my safety. Make the huge assumption I would be in danger. That would be weird. It's not like she knew exactly how her left hand would grant her wish. I knew what Kanbaru really wished for in her subconscious. Here we see... Alright, first off, I love these flowers. Just floral print on black. Like, I love it so much in almost any situation. You can see back there, I have like a pillow and a comforter that I leave on the couch. That it's floral print on black. And here, just the outlines in white on black, this is so cool. Okay. Check out this visual metaphor. Very clever. We have the two faucets. The faucet's left one, like from the perspective of the pipes, the left one has its flow diverted by a hose. And this is symbolic of her left hand's subconscious desires just kind of running off in their own direction, like just doing something that she could not see, that she could not account for. I think Shinobu faced something like she did right now. Probably would be cheating in Senjogara's eyes. Cheating insofar as intimacy outside of the relationship? Or cheating in that it gives him an unfair advantage against her beloved, her kohai Kanburu? I don't know. Merely bringing up Kanburu caused her to take my eyeball out. What an aggressive girl. So he just tries jumping to see what his body is like right now. And smacks his head into the ceiling. Is that what's going on here? Can't really get a hold of my senses. Whoa. Because all of this entire arc, we've had like Faustian stuff and stuff about the Jacob story and the monkey's arm with all the seals and stuff. And that's like the entire kind of aesthetic mode that we're in. And then to have like this just one shot of Araragi talking about his vampiric state of mind and how it kind of completely overhauls like the way he thinks and what's going on inside his head. It was an amazing depiction of dark vampiric night. Like, holy cow, that's so impressive. And that not just a testament to O'Grate's writing or O'Grate's art, but also just the series conceptually as a whole, that you can go so deep into like the tropes and the aesthetic and the feel of all of these completely disparate things like devils and vampire. Well, those don't sound that completely different, but you know what I'm saying, right? Like, and then just to spice things up by completely distilling and injecting the purest essence of one of these other forms into a completely different arc, into a completely different territory and situation. Like, oh my god, like, that's so cool. At any rate, Araragi is almost a vampire. Sulking over there. Oshino said something about having one too many Mr. Donuts. Try to give you a pawn to ring after you held back your tears. Unlike Ryu, since you just drank my blood, the poor guy could actually starve. Aww. Shinobu is not having it. This is long before they're on good terms again. Got bored of waiting on Araragi-kun. I know what the limit was when you said, let her suck to the very limit. It's a rare occasion. My own name is keeping Shinobu-chan's existence under restraint. Even if she sucked a lot of blood, she won't regain her former Oni powers. Okay, interesting. So, the fact that Oshino has named her Oshino Shinobu and kind of claimed her and kept her here has put a hard limiter on how strong she can be. There's no way that somebody named Oshino Shinobu could possibly measure up to or Celia Orion Areola Heart Underblade. Is that it? That was my best guess. I'll pass the time by talking about it as the dust changed into moonlight. Let's get going now. I'm sure Kenburu's waiting for me somewhere in the building already. We don't really see the details of this conversation. Something about the way that Araragi-kun is just like hanging out the window. Or not the hanging over the balcony. It reminded me of something my cousin said to me recently where he was showing me where he lived for a while and he's like, yeah, I used to just like hang out the window there. And it was like with this pose, I assumed. At any rate, sorry, that threw me off. Something about this conversation is very kind of sweet and sentimental to me. Because Oshino isn't the type of person to just kind of chat, you know? So it feels like Araragi is still very scared that his life could be ending soon. And Oshino, in a rare moment of kind of mercy and compassion, really kind of empathetic compassion, is like, all right, well, I'll spend some time with you. So she could kill me. Can I ask one thing? Why are you helping out our young Missy? Really was no need to hear her out. Just rush over to my place anyways. As long as she's alive, she's always going to hate someone. Her reasons because she looked up to Senjugahara. Let her off with that. In the end, he's like, I understand. Because he really does love Senjugahara too. So I think he can really understand why Kanbaru was willing to go so far. And since that's the case, he's like, alright, well, you know, that's just how it has to be. That's your decision, Arikun, so be it. So just borrow her power then. I'd be more angry. Kujimari incident, Snail Amarelli incident. Quite full of yourself, Brad. I swear. I wish, had had enough of Araragi trying to solve these problems. Thinking he's some sort of expert, some sort of whiz when it comes to oddities. I always tell you I'm neutral. Back then you were the offended, but now you're not. That's all. But yeah, I wish, is being very sympathetic to Araragi here. It's not really in his normal character. Listen, Araragi-kun. Right now, you can imagine this building as a cage you and your Missy are trapped in. Saw the same thing before coming here, right? Oh. That thing. So we saw this before, and I didn't know what it was. I thought it was some sort of torture device. And we saw it, like, cracked open. But I guess that was, like, some sort of seal around the fight that they were having on the street. This barrier. It's kind of like a Madoka-esque thing. You step into something that has the architecture and geometry of the real world, but distorted and is sensorily disjoint from the real world that nobody can see in or out of it. You can see and hear things, but if nobody thinks about it, it's the same as not happening. Yeah, so this is something that kind of comes up, I think, in the other mediums for this story. And it's mostly just to justify how they can have the fight that they're going to have without that being the entire end of the cram school. Why not have a friendly kill fest? Once it's over, just go back on your own. You'll be sleeping. Alright. It's going to happen. Don't get in the way. I won't. Alright. This is a really cool shot. Feels almost Escher-esque. This like isometric view of staircases spiraling. Araragi heading to his destiny. Logic and plaster can take you anywhere, as they say. You have a plausible reason for anything. That's what Oshino told us. So there's two simple ways to fix this mess. Cut Kanbaru's arm off, have her kill me. These are cute little diagrams. Sure, get to the point. If you don't want the simple way, there's a third option. The Rainy Devil is a very violent demon, apparently. It loves negative human emotions like malice, hostility, and grudges. It reads into the backs of their minds. Yes, yes. So this, of course, a major theme of the arc. The kind of hidden desires, things lurking in behind your actions and your stated desires. In exchange for 3 wishes, it takes their soul and flesh. In this case, it'll probably take away everything to her shoulders. It's about the same as taking away almost everything. She'll be more or less become a demon, apparently. Therefore, you can just not let her wish come true, that's all. Rainy Devil may be a demon, but it's not exactly a high-level one like Mephistopheles. It's low class. It's not even ranked. Basically, it's a scrub. Dude, you're not even ranked. You are not even a ranked demon. Why are you trying to step to me in my arena? Why are you trying to come here to the cram school and tell me what's what? When you're not even ranked. You're not even PR. You scrub-ass demon. Anyways. So yeah, this is kind of the little paradoxical plan they come up with. That if it can't kill Araragi, it simply cannot, then her wish cannot be granted, and perhaps she'll be freed. Alright, here we go! It's the opening salvo. This shot is super cool. Kanbaru bursting through the iron and glass of these windows on the sides of the atrium. Araragi not really knowing what's up. Oh, let's go. Oh, God. Oh, this is going to be really unpleasant, isn't it? So I talked a lot about the kind of aesthetic, uh, the complete and total aestheticization of the violence in the Shaft adaptation, where the blood is changing color and the backgrounds are changing color, and it has this awesome psychedelic energy that makes you kind of forget what you're watching in the first place, even though you're still having a very visceral, kind of tense reaction to it. This is almost the opposite, where it is so grotesque and detailed that you can't even really process what you're looking at. Like, to look at just these 3 panels of the impact and to really focus on all of the anatomical details and the gore, it's simply too much. And such, again, you only get kind of this impression. And this goes back to what I was trying to talk about last chapter, which is very, very hard for me to get into words, and could be like a video unto itself. Is like with manga, it's just there. It's not being shown to you. It's just there, and it's up to you if you're looking at it or not. Now, this sounds all like very basic and like duh, but I don't know. It's like you're looking at all these teeth, these sinews, his tongue flapping in the wind, and yet you can look at them without really seeing. I don't know. The standard way to deal with abnormalities that grant wishes is to wish for something that the abnormality cannot grant. Basically, it's this. Overcome the power of the rainy devil and Kember's wish, then make the contract unfulfillable. It'll cool off and the contract will be voided. Powerless demon that can't even do its job without saying a single word, wasn't it? Foo, 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 foo. Look at how quickly he regenerates now with his vampire powers spiking. I'm actually so hyped to see that too, because that hasn't been depicted in the manga like at all. Full vamp Araragi. His flesh swirling back into place in this like vortex of vampiric miasma. It's so cool. It's so cool. Araragi Koyami. Just turn into something not even a rainy devil can kill. If it's a spring-baked version of you, it would be done in seconds. This is cool because normally the way that flashbacks are depicted in this series is with the double panel border. You see this? And then here, they don't want to take away from the effect of having no panel border on this lower panel, because that would kind of throw off the framing of the page. So they just have the dialogue bubbles, this kind of like narration from the past in the double border, meaning that Araragi is thinking of Oshino's words said a few hours ago. It's cool. That's manga making. You gotta have this little visual language, and it's not super important. It's not like you really go out of your way to notice it, but it's there and it's sensible. And deep down you notice it. And the part of your mind that wants to kill all your rivals, you're noticing those double bordered dialogue boxes. The subconscious mind, man, is doing all sorts of stuff. Who even knows? Who even knows what it's up to? Certainly not me. Okay, that was chapter 37. We're still grinding our way through all these chapters. We're not even into the 40s yet, and the scanlation has gone all the way to 52. I still can't get over it. What a miracle rush this was. Okay, we will see what happens next.